Hello, welcome to the Richardson Simple Living. My name's Maria, and if you're new here, I vlog mainly home life things, homeschooling, urban homesteading, cooking, all kinds of things like that. Well, this week we're doing something a bit different. I'm going to have a challenge. We've decided to revisit making rice puddings. I've done one in the air fryer and that was quite popular. So I thought, let's revisit it because I had so many suggestions on how to handle it because it was a bit tricky that I thought, well, let's go back to it and do it again. So then I had this slow cooker for Christmas and thought, oh, they make rice puddings. And I've had a few comments about that as well. And I thought that might be good. We'll do a contest. So I thought originally a contest between the oven and the air fryer. Then thought, well, now I've got this slow cooker, we'll do a contest between the oven, air fryer and the slow cooker. So we're going to do a rice pudding in each of them throughout this week. And we're going to taste test it, myself, my husband and my daughter. And we're going to give it marks out of 10 in each appliance to see which at the end of the week we think is the best rice pudding. So I'm going to stick to the same recipe. I'm using a recipe from my Good Housekeeping cookbook. You can tell when one's well used. Look at all the bits of paper in there. They've been in there donkey's years. So I'm using the recipe from there and I'm sticking to the same recipe for every appliance. So we're not going to change it at all. So hopefully we'll get a better idea of the taste from each one. It shouldn't taste any different in theory, but let's see. Well, today is it depends when you're watching this, but as I'm filming it and you're going to see, if you watch it today, it's Monday. I'm going to do a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So Monday today, we're going to start off in the oven and make the first one in the oven. Wednesday, we'll make it in the slow cooker and Friday, we'll do the air fryer. So like I say, today, even though you might not be watching it today, complicated. Today is Monday and we're going to start off with the oven. So I'm going to bring you down. I've got everything prepared. There we go. I've greased, well, it says a 1.5 pint pudding bowl. I'm not sure if it's 1.5 or 2, but normally it fits just about 1 in, so I'd say perhaps even 1. Well, I don't know. But, well, the reason I don't know, I didn't buy it. I inherited them from my mum when my mum passed away, and she had a nice set of them, and they're really good. So I've been using them ever since. So that's why I don't know exactly how it is, but I know it fits a pint in there. So maybe we should say it's a pint. It doesn't actually say under it. But anyway, by the by, I've greased this ready, and I've got what we need ready. In fact, everything except for a big spoon to stir it, or a spoon to stir it. I think my drawers need sorting out. Everybody's putting things in the wrong place. So anyway, we're going to start off with 2 ounces of pudding rice, short grain rice. So I'm going to tip that in. Pop that out of the way. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2. The lid back on that. And then we're going to put in a pint of milk. See what I mean by it fills it up, so it must be a pint dish. And this was a dish I used the first time I did it in the air fryer. I'm just going to stir it around the rice and sugar. Yeah, this was the dish I first used in the air fryer. So you can imagine me trying to pick that up. And people gave the suggestion perhaps I should have put the dish in first and then poured the milk in, which would have been a very good idea. But somebody else suggested, oh, have you got something a little bit bigger maybe you could do it in? So that's what I'm looking for on Friday. If I've got a slightly bigger dish on Friday, I'll put it in that and see how we go. So we'll give it a stir so I can feel that the rice and the sugar have all mixed around well. Now it does say a knob of butter, but I don't put any extra butter in because obviously I've greased it. I remember my mum used to like to put a bit on top before she put it in the oven, and I think that's what gave it a nice big skin over the top. Mine don't have as thicker skins like my mum's did. But I'm assuming that's because I don't put the knob of butter on top because I've greased it with butter and I think, well, it's got its butter, it doesn't need no more. And if you like a bit of nutmeg or something like that on top, then, you know, sprinkle it on before you put it in the oven. So I think that's mixed okay. Spoon over there. Now, this is the difficult part. I'm going to swing around. Don't know if actually you can see my oven from here. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Maybe you can. I've just got to watch because I'm attached to a wired mic and I've got this habit of pulling it and it pulls it over. I face plant everybody. So right, let's get this rice pudding into the oven. The thing with rice puddings, they're very easy to make. Oh, spilling it already. They don't take much, but they do make a nice pudding. So we're going to leave that now in the oven for about 2 hours. I'll probably take it out after about an hour and give it a stir. Let's come around a bit because of the light. Well, no, it doesn't make much difference with the light, but yeah. So I'm going to leave it in there for about 2 hours. Like I say, I'll take it out about after an hour and give it a stir. Probably won't show you doing that because all I do is just stir it up to make sure it's not sticking in places. And then put it in for another hour. It's on gas mark 2, so it's a low setting. And so we'll leave that cook now and we'll come back to it in 2 hours and we'll see what it's doing. So the rice pudding's done in the oven. I fetched it out, well, it was about 5 minutes after the 2 hours when I remembered. But because say 2 hours it's been on for. I've left it cool for a moment and I'm going to put it into some plates and bowls. I'm going to see if I try and turn you around a bit. I've got some little bowls to put it in. So I've got 3 of them and I did, oh, it's here. And this is what I'm going to do because we're going to do like a competition between the oven, air fryer and the slow cooker this week. I've got my little clipboard and I've wrote down like oven and our 3 names, same with slow cooker and the same with the air fryer, so we can put comments next to what we thought it tasted like or any comment we want and sort of a score out of 10 what we think. So I'm going to leave that down there. I'm going to bring you down. There's the rice pudding. It's turned out really nice. So I just have like a light skin on top. I don't like a thick dark one. So I'm going to put some in the 3 bowls. See what they're like. Yeah, there's a little bit of milk in there, but it's still quite hot in the middle. That milk would probably absorb. It's only a little bit at the bottom of it, but that would absorb once it had cooled anyway, which is quite good if you're going to leave it stand for tea or something. Otherwise you don't want it too dry. Right, that should do that. So move that out the way. So we've got the 3 bowls. So are you 3 going to come this way? 3, you 2 actually, can't get out. So there you are. If you want to take a bowl and a spoon. Sian, you want to come around this side of me? There's a spoon there, look. Let's just have a little taste then and see what we think. Still quite hot, steaming. Nice. I think Dean's wolfing his down him. I don't know if he knows what a taste test is. But yeah, that does taste nice. The rice, although, let's bring it down a little bit more. There, although you can see all the grains, they're very soft. Extremely soft, they're not hard, so which is what you want them soft. That's nice. So, wait a minute. So, Dean,
10 out of 10 for that. That's nice.
any comments you want to make out about
it? It's smooth.
Smooth.
Lovely.
Smooth and lovely are Dean's comments. I'd say it's nice. The rice is nice and soft. Soft. Tastes nice. What I do like as well, because the recipe only has like the 2 spoons of sugar, it's not sweet.
No, it's not.
It's not bitter, it's not sweet, it's just nice, just how you'd want it.
Lovely.
So it's just right. They're like rice puddings. I've got a feeling every one of these is going to be 10 out of 10, which sort of defeats my object. Well, it might not, I don't know. So it's just right, I think.
I'm going to eat that over our bowl now.
So yeah, so I'm going to give, although if I wasn't doing another one I'd say 10 out of 10, but you know, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm expecting the slow cooker to be sort of thicker and creamier. I might be wrong. I have never had one in the slow cooker before, but I'm basing it on what I'm expecting the slow cooker one to be like. So yeah, so I'm just going to give it the 9 out of 10 because the slow cooker might have the edge on it, but then again it might not. I might not be keen, might not work out, because I've never done one in the slow cooker before. So Sian, how are you enjoying it? Do you like it?
10 out of 10 for me.
You give a 10 out of 10. Any comments about the taste or anything?
It's good.
It's good. So we'll put it's good. Right, okay, so that's today's then.
Make them more often.
Well, you will be having them more often this week. So that's that for today then. So the oven one is a success. It's cooked nice. We've got a little bit of milk at the bottom, but quite often have that with the rice pudding because normally I leave them till later on tea time and they absorb the milk. It absorbs the milk, which is what the rest of it will do. But yeah, it does taste nice. It's really nice to do like a rice pudding. And like I said before, it's nice and cheap to make. It's just rice and milk and a little bit of sugar and a little bit of butter. But yeah, it doesn't take a lot to make it. It's easy and it's inexpensive to make, and yet it's filling at the same time. So yeah, I think the oven was a success. So now the next one we're going to be trying is the one in the slow cooker. So it'll be Wednesday when we have a go at that one. I am looking forward to doing that. Everybody has said how nice it is in the slow cooker. So that's why I've saved my extra point for that one. I'm going to give this one 9 out of 10 because I am expecting sort of a, I don't know, a creamier, richer rice pudding. Although I'm using the same recipe in every one, so I can tell if there's any difference. So yeah, so the next one is, like I say, Wednesday, and that'll be the slow cooker. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye.